Opera McGill is entering a whole new phase. We will be looking at each of our students from a more individualized approach so that we can see what their strengths and what their weaknesses are and how we can best kind of fit them to one of our team of 10 new opera coaches that we've put into place here. And these coaches are not your traditional type of coaches. They come from all walks of life and specialities. Along the traditional opera coaching lines, there will be myself, Stephen Hargraves, and Jennifer Zito. She's the only Canadian to be a young artist with the Atelier at Opéra de Montréal and in the ensemble of the Canadian Opera Company and at the Mirala program at San Francisco Opera. She brings this wealth of experience and is also incredibly passionate about new opera. She's one of the 3 founders of Musique Trois Femmes, which is an amazing group that creates a prize for women composer and librettists. And this past year helped to bring about the birth of 5 new operas.
I'm exasperating everyone.
We'll also be looking at some specific types of repertoire. For Mozart repertoire, there will be Fletcher Sly, who's one of the most amazing young bass baritones of his generation, who sings at San Francisco Opera and Paris Opera, and who happens to reside here in the Montreal area. He's also an Opera McGill alumni, so I'm really excited about his joining our team.
Goodbye! You can't do those things. You have to sing beautifully, so you have to bend it more.
Looking at the specialized repertoire of musical theater and repertoire in English will be Elizabeth Koch, who will continue to be coaching here like she has for the last number of years.
To Mama's hollyhocks, to coffee and food, to gratitude.
Jonathan Patterson will be doing one-on-one dramatic coachings with each of the students. Jonathan is a wonderful director and choreographer here in the Montreal area and has been involved in many of our productions in the past. Really trying to sort of explore what it's like to present arias out of context in auditions. Next up, we will also have Anja Strauss, who is the German diction coach when San Francisco Opera does like a Wagner opera or Strauss opera. She's been our coach on our productions of Die Zauberflöte and Die Fledermaus.
Leonato is sort of moving forward like
Amanda Kellogg, who is the artistic director of Repercussion Theatre here in Montreal, which is the Shakespeare in the Park theater company, will be joining our team, so to be looking with the students at monologues.
You may think, perchance, that I think you are in love.
The students have to present dramatic monologues many times in their auditions, and so Amanda will be coming in, giving classes on how to find one, and then specifically how you go about learning them and acting them and creating a great monologue for your audition. Joining our team also will be the award-winning BBC journalist Anne Kostalas, who's actually filming this interview, and the person who's been behind so many of our trailers and our documentaries throughout the years. She will be helping our singers create artist profiles online and will be mentoring them about creating a better presence through social media and figuring out really how to deal with an interview so that they don't have problems speaking, or they use their hands too much, or they speak too loudly, or they stand and go And last, but certainly not least, Aria Misawa, who is a director from Toronto and has just spent the last 2 years with an Adler Fellowship with San Francisco Opera, will be joining the team as Opera McGill's Opera Innovation Mentor. It's very important for singers to create their own experiences, to create their own performance opportunities. And Aria, who has founded her own opera company, Opera 5 in Toronto, and has done many, many, many dozens and dozens of these new innovative performances. She's going to be coming here and giving classes on entrepreneurship and talking to each of the singers to get them to start thinking about how they would put together their own innovative performance. And then each of them will be challenged to actually create that experience with absolutely no money given to them. Somewhere in Montreal, as an individual or in a team setting, they will create new ideas of what opera could be. with their own approach, their own opinions, and their own artistic aesthetic. It's our process that is, I think, the most valuable thing we can offer. So we've decided to just blow up that process by tenfold to create this new team approach to coaching here at Opera McGill.